Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be trying to start this today. So yeah, last video, we made a metal plate to patch that hole. It's not going to be permanent, it's going to be temporary so we can weld one in place. So yeah, I got that finished. I'll show you that in a minute, but yeah, it's a reminder of what we look like in here. Pretty wiry. Yeah, I'll say hello to the water. But anyways, with that, let's go ahead and get started. So today, let me finish up the last few stuff on wiring. Up here, get the stuff away from the engine block. Replace the starter cable and get those hooked up. And yeah, I'm losing my train of thought today, so bear with me. Let's see. Oh yeah, I went ahead and cleaned up this area, as you can see, the wrinkliness. Russ got this pretty good, so I got that cleaned up with angle grinder and wire disc, and we got that all cleaned up, painted over with some high heat stuff I had lying around. Thank goodness. Yeah, we're gonna have to paint this car soon because that's a problem. Yeah, I'll show you the plate, so come with me through the maze. Yep, the paint right here. We'll go right back out and I'll show you it there. So yeah, this plate is made from color, same as that, so I still had plenty of it. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to get this hooked up, and then we're going to attempt to put sealer all around the edge and hope that goes well. I am mostly going to be doing it from the cabin side, just so I don't have to deal with cleanliness on this side, and besides it's going to be exposed to excessive amounts of heat. So I'm going to get this all hooked up and I'll be right back. If this is a longer video, it means it's shorter recording for me today, and if it's a longer video, that means I have a... Wait, no. Wait, how's that work? Now I gotta sort it in my... Never mind. So you'll just find out when you see the video length. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. And we're back. Got that all hand threaded in. Oh, my paint job's a little wavy. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to attempt to put a bead of the silicone around the edge before I tighten it down. Just to... Let me get a little bit of adhesive because I can't hold this in place and have the sheet pulled back. So I'm going to attempt to do that, and then I'll go around the inside edge. Guess I could try doing that from the inside edge. Anyways, well, we're just going to figure it out. So I'll be right back. Or do you just want to come along with me? No, I need 3 hands, so I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, that looks kind of messy. Yeah, well, not only the Caprice is waterproof, but so are my hands right now, so yeah, that's great. The stuff I did on the inside, I'll show you that real quick, is definitely, yeah, that's what we got here. We'll see how that does. That's why we got the bead on the outside as well, so that should be good. Everything's tightened down, as you can see. I put it around the bolts as well, because there are gaps, don't want water to get in that way. So yeah, we'll just see how this does. Later on I might do the bottom seam as well. That wasn't my priority, since the inside seam should take care of that and water should run around, so it really shouldn't be that big a deal, but let's do that anyways. That's for a later time. Now we got to get on to actual wiring of this. So let us see here. This is a starter cable. You can see it's all burned up. It's not too bad. Anytime you have wiring that's in a fire or the direct path of it, you want to go ahead and replace it, because extreme heat can cause damage on the copper strands that you're not able to see or fix. We also need to cap off some wires from the AC and former emissions equipment that used to be on this vehicle. That was previous owner, not me, so yeah, we'll just do some heat shrink one way and that'll be that. Then we hope it starts. So yeah, other wiring, attached to the starter cable is also this running to the alternator, telling it to feed to the battery, so we'll have to replace that. Let's see if you can see the loop end. Okay, just standard loop end. We'll see if I have a loop that fits. May have to do some shenanigans again, so yeah, I'll get to that and then we'll move stuff out of the way and then get the battery. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Name that movie. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. Well, how many times do you hear those astronauts say, "Hey, Houston, I've made myself a problem"? Oh, I'm sure they've heard that before. Problem, it's not really a big problem. This new cable is just a little bit shorter than the old one. It should be fine. Should be able to flex it to position. So, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Since crimping ain't waterproof, we're going to make it waterproof. So, here's the wire. Here's the connector. So, I'm going to stick the wire in there. See if the wire will stay. Use my shoe. Never mind. Oh, don't bend the wire. Anyways, I'm going to stick the wire in there. I'm going to slip this over top. Just part of that heat shrink solder we have, except I cut the end of it off so I can just have that silicone bit. I'm going to place that on. I'm going to crimp this, slide this over, heat it up, let silicone melt, and then we'll slide this over top and fuse it all together. And then it'll be a waterproof crimp. How do you like them apples? Well, we'll get to this, so this video ain't forever. So I'll see you in probably in 3, 2, 1. Well, that was a long, I don't know what you call it. It's the first time I've ever done countdown. That was fun. We should do that again sometime. Let's see here. I have the starter cable all hooked up. See it down there, terminals down there. Okay, so now gotta get the exhaust gasket, the thing that caused this fire in the first place. So yeah, I found an extra nut that happened to fit, so hooray! Let's see here. This is let's not wait for the plane to pass. Okay, this exhaust gasket is not supposed to fit, but we're gonna make it. Because good luck finding a flange gasket for an 84 Caprice. So, I'm gonna get this off and put it in and see what happens. Well, that took a little bit. So, going back through the maze. And we're getting the battery. So let me show you what I've done so far. All the wiring is finished and whatnot. There's the battery mount. So I need a new vacuum line, right? So this one was too small, so I just use heat shrink. Then I use the heat shrink with silicone at the end, closes it up nicely. It's all taken care of. Exhaust gasket's in. It's ever so slightly too small, but it works. Here's the old vacuum line. We'll fish that out later. But you might as well help me get this all together. Screw the negative, screw the positive. So now this might be easier said than done. One hand, I need the third hand again. Okay. This is fun. There we go. Now these inside post batteries, screws never fit that great. So you just gotta be careful. Okay, hand tight. And we'll do the negative side. You'll just have to trust me on that one. This one's also partially stripped as well, so. Okay, so this one's gonna take a 8mm, a small ratchet. I wonder how loud that motorcycle is for you right now. I'm gonna find out when I edit this. That is not an 8mm. Oh, I grabbed 9. So, well, look at the barcode. So, just tighten this. Just till snug. We don't want anything more. Because I do want to eventually convert this to regular post battery. Wow, he's going fast. But it's just like Oklahoma PD or Yukon PD to never be around when you need it. Ain't that right, guys? That's everything. I'm gonna be right back, get a fire extinguisher, because you never know. Okay, so first things first, I got some zip tied some of the wires out of the way. There's fire extinguisher. Then, yeah, I should probably move those out of the way too. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Just make sure nothing's directly touching.
Yeah. So, I'll come in the car. Oh, move over. Well, now that's just strange. There's just no gaping hole right there. Well, things change. Ooh, I hear the little hum. Okay, I hear the hum. We're gonna give it 1, 2, 3 pumps of the gas. The driver's side now. Well, that was fun.
I was gonna try to push the throttle up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what it started to kill it to begin with.
Probably too much fuel,
Or
or just not enough.
I don't think I have the, what's it called? I don't think I have the distributor advanced far enough.
Yeah, it did seem kind of low.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious if you try to start it again.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I guess we'll try it again. So, the exhaust gasket I got did actually work. Now it's just the driver's side that's bad, don't you know? Let's try this again. Okay, let's let it sit. Okay. And it got a sensor. Hey, now that we're uncensored. Not that that's my doing. Thankfully not. Okay, let's give this another shot. floor. Okay, starting to grind the starter a little. Do I have the choke plugged in? Yes, I do. Oh yeah, because I had this running with the new style cap. Since we think it's running too rich, let's give it some more air, shall we? Oh, hold on. What the car? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a lot of crud. Okay. Let's try this again. So Stefan, okay. Did I reset the mixture screws? Okay, we're gonna go on a journey with me. Okay, so I'm reminding myself too. Need to tighten that stuff up. Where is the screw? This side's idle. And then this side should be fuel. I mean, both sides have fuel to it. No, not that screw. Actually, yeah, it's that screw. That's the idle screw. So, I'm gonna screw this out a little. So, come with me through the maze again. I guess it's the longest part of the video now that I think about it. Screwdriver. Oh, that wasn't on camera. I guess nothing wrong with that. You had it started. Now, ooh, it's toasty in here. We see here, further in is faster, which means further in's richer. I think on this screw. We're just gonna back it off a little. Okay. Now, I'm probably totally wrong on that, so carburetors are not my thing. But yet, here we are. Let's try this again. Go to the floor. Okay. That actually sounded better that time. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe. Highly possible.
Does this spring need to be attached or not? It's completely unattached.
Oh, would you look at there? Well, I'm gonna pause. We're gonna come back to this. Okay, now that spring's back in place. Let's try this again, shall we? Let's try it on. Up to the floor. Okay, so it's just way too rich. I don't remember which way the... Did I reset those screws? I don't remember. Okay, so there are two adjustment ports under there that... Those are the idle screws. You do need a special tool for those. Ooh, that's unplugged. But. So, we're just gonna experiment. I don't remember whether out lean. It's like screw all I remember is you screw it all the way in and then back out 2 full revolutions. So, we're going to screw it in a little because I believe that means lean. So, I'm going to try not to burn myself, okay? It is really tight in there. Ooh, I can fit. Okay, so we're just gonna screw in just a little bit. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Oh, it's toasty. Toasty, toasty, toasty. Toasty Tuesdays. That's an event. Toasty Tuesdays is free sandwich days, sandwich-ish type stuffs in Scotland. Place my brother works at, mostly elementary. So, okay, let's try this again. Okay, that's worse. So then we know we don't want to screw in, we want to screw out. The things you know. Let's try and get that back on. Okay, it's on. That's where we had it. Now we're just gonna go the other way. Okay, now I gotta switch hands. Man, this is gonna be a long video. It's probably gonna be about a gigabyte, and then my Google Drive's gonna get all mad. It's like, what are you doing to me? Reminds me of the Andy Griffith Show. The Gomer Pyle pilot. You know how they used to do pilot shows in other shows, kind of like the end of seasons. Anyways, the general says to Gomer, "What are you trying to do to me?" If you know, you know. Man, it's really baffling me. We had it running the first time, and I had to go press the gas. Well, maybe it's time to tune it. Ow. Why isn't this open? Everything's nice and toasty. And gas smelly. Maybe. Let's try adjusting the timing, shall we? So, let's get our trusty wrench. Where did I put them? Right down in here. Okay. Cigar 9/16. Okay, I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. And rotate this counterclockwise. That should advance it. Okay, be right back. When in doubt, trust the original distributor bracket. Okay, so we advanced the timing on this a little. Give it one more shot. Cause I gotta eat supper. Okay. Ooh. Well, that was eager. Quite a bit of smoke. What happened here? Okay, nothing. Okay, too rich, not enough to advance. At least we know it wants to run. So, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you for watching. Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing. Oh yeah, I got paint, so soon we can start doing stuff with that. Alright, have a good evening. Bye!